70% of YouTube videos are watched on mobile devices, and with 475 million people in as long as you put it in, the world can watch it, and who knows who's interested in what it is you're doing. Your Excellency, we make available all these platforms while ensuring safety and responsibility for everyone. Over the years, we have made investments to make YouTube a safer place for our users and especially families. We enforce our community guidelines in dealing with illegal, misleading, harmful, and inappropriate content. We also train creators, parents, teachers, and students on online safety. At this point, I would like to acknowledge the work that is being done by the Kenya Film Classification Board that keeps us ruthlessly honest, as well as Professor Kimani Njogu of Toweza Communications, and all the counsel that we received from Mr. Alex Gakuru from the Center for Law and IT. We thank this team for always guiding us and being ahead of the curve to ensure that we are walking on the right side. Beyond our online platforms, I'd like to highlight some of our programs that foster innovation, entrepreneurship, and digital skills development. The YouTube Black Voices Fund, which my colleague Alex Okosi, our Managing Director for YouTube in EMEA region, will talk about, is one such program. We also continue to work with entrepreneurs and technology workforce throughout Kenya through what we call our Grow with Google. Thank you for hosting our first cohort of small and medium enterprises under the Hustle Academy at Jamhuri Day celebrations. 76% of our graduates have said that the Academy has improved their business outcomes in measurable ways. Your Excellency, we are ready to onboard the next 1,500 businesses in Kenya into the Academy, and we look forward to even better results. In partnership with Kenya ICT Authority, last week we announced the launch of this year's Google Career Certificate Scholarships. These are designed to provide job-ready skills in high-growth career fields, including digital marketing and e-commerce, data analytics, UX design, and for the first time, cybersecurity. Like previous years, these 1,500 scholarships will be channeled through your Presidential Digital Talent Program. Your Excellency, we continue to support your plans in growing the digital superhighway and the creative economy. Your plan to provide 25,000 free Wi-Fi hotspots across Kenya will help bring affordable internet to entrepreneurs, including content creators, many of whom struggle with the high cost of internet connectivity. This will then allow many of our platforms to scale. 2 weeks ago, we concluded and handed over the $5 million Google-funded project administered by the Ministry of ICT, where we provide connectivity for 90 government institutions. I think the last time we spoke, Your Excellency, it was a work in progress. We are now finished. And we hope that these better serve the people of Kenya as they go to get vital services from hospitals, law courts, and gain education through TVETs. Finally, regarding the proposed 15% withholding tax on the revenue of digital content creators, on behalf of the creators, we urge meaningful dialogue between the industry and parliamentarians to review the proposal and protect this very nascent industry, maybe until a point when it reaches some point of maturity. In conclusion, Your Excellency, together we will continue with our commitment to grow Kenyan creators. We are honored to be part of this journey with you and are excited about what lies ahead for our people and for our country. Thank you for your continued support, and many thanks to your CS Eliud Owalo, your PS Tanui, and Mr. Dennis Itumbi for their continued collaboration. As a team, we continue to chip away at your list of requests that we got in October last year, and we're ever grateful for our partnership. Asante sana.
Thank you, Madam Gadaya. Next, Your Excellency, I'd like to call upon Alex Okosi, who's the Managing Director, Emerging Markets, YouTube EMEA. Welcome, sir.
Wow, what a beautiful room. I actually hadn't seen him. Your Excellency, President Dr. William Ruto, senior members of Your Excellency's administration, creators, our partners, and of course, invited guests. It is an honor and a pleasure for me to be here on behalf of myself, Google, and YouTube, to be hosted yet once again by His Excellency. After you gave us the honor of the most memorable state visit last year, this second visit really fills me with great gratitude and a sense of appreciation for Your Excellency's commitment and kind hospitality, and your commitment to working with us to continue to be able to help Kenyan creators grow. Over 3 years ago, we launched our YouTube Black Voices Fund to amplify the Black perspectives and also experiences that directly support Black creators, artists, songwriters, and producers, so they can really have the resources they need to be able to thrive and succeed on YouTube. Our support included, as mentioned earlier, great partner support management, seed funding to help our creators grow their channels, and tailor-made training, workshops, and networking sessions to be able to, again, enable their growth. Over these years, the Black Voices Fund has supported over 500 artists and creators, a lot of which are in this room and are also from Kenya. Your Excellency, YouTube is privileged to be part of Kenya's rich and diverse creative culture. You have a vibrant music scene here in Kenya, which we know. You have a thriving film industry in Kenya, and a growing number of talented artists and creators, that some of which are in this room, of course. Increasingly, however, these creators recognize YouTube as really a platform that empowers them, which we're very proud of, giving them the voice to their unique perspectives and offering them a gateway to share their work with the world and also earn a living, which, as you guys can understand, is very important. In Kenya, for instance, just so we make note of that, the number of YouTube channels making over 100,000 shillings went up by 25% year on year. And the number of Kenyan channels with over 1 million subscribers has also grown by 110%, which again is phenomenal. When we combine Kenya's flourishing creative sector and the government's commitment to the digital superhighway and the creative economy, we feel overwhelming sense of belonging and alignment and choosing Kenya, as Agnes mentioned, to stage the ceremony. It wasn't that big of a fight. Kenya was definitely the right place to come. She made it real dramatic. So we have before you today, or behind you, Your Excellency, 109 YouTube creators, 21 from the US, 30 from the UK. We had our Kenyan Canadian that came up earlier, 12 from Canada, 18 from South Africa, 17 from Nigeria, and 11 from Kenya. And over the next 3 days, they will be connecting, and they've started doing that already, celebrating and, of course, experiencing Kenya's culture, your heritage, and your hospitality. The opportunity to be hosted by Your Excellency, of course, is a highlight for me. I hope for all of you. We must all acknowledge that. This is really special. These creators, of course, range from vloggers to educators to financial literacy advisors, makeup artists, news producers, chefs, agriculturalists, designers, amongst many others. But the real truth is that last year, Your Excellency did challenge us to do more in supporting the growth of Kenya's creative economy, more particularly in building a pipeline for Kenyans who are growing themselves, their enterprise, and communities as creators and entrepreneurs. And I'm pleased to inform you that we are committing to grant funding through our Google.org to support training of Kenyans across all 47 counties in the country. These trainings will equip them with technical and entrepreneurial skills necessary to enable them to thrive as creative professionals. Through the leadership of our Google team locally, which of course we've heard from Agnes and Michael and Charles and Dorothy and everyone that's in the room that works really hard in our Google team, we'll be working in collaboration with the government's Nigeria program, as well as the Talanta Hela program for nurturing creative talent in order to bring these trainings to many people across Kenya. I'm confident that this initiative will bring positive economic outcomes for the trainees and their communities across Kenya. I would love to close by thanking again Your Excellency for hosting us and by helping us to restate our commitment to working with you to really help to be able to nurture and grow Kenya's creative industry. Thank you very much.
Next, Your Excellency, I would like to call upon the ICT Principal Secretary, John Tenui, to come and make his remarks. Welcome, sir. Can give him a clap as he's coming. Very good.
Your Excellency, President William Samoei Ruto, our Governor, Nairobi County, our CS for Environment and Climate Change, CS Soipan, my colleague PS Ismail, and our great friends from Google, Alex, Agnes, Charles, and Michael. Your Excellency, this is a great moment for our youth, our creative sector, and personally, I'm so impressed with the great stories coming out of here. Google has really worked hard to help us to build our creative sector.